And if you're a black girl watching this video, the easiest way I can say this to you is if you can get your hair braided at the African beauty salon, you can get a tattoo.
I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to ask you if you're okay. My friends always feel the need to tell me things. Seems like they're just happier than us these days. These days I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to be there when you need me. It feels like the only time you see me.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Miller, Sammy J. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please go ahead so you don't miss a video from me. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I upload a new video. And today I'm going to make this video really quick. This will be my first story time video, and this will be on my first tattoo, my experience, the symbolism of my tattoo, why I get it, if it was painful or not. So this video is directed more to people who are thinking about getting their first tattoo. If you have questions, I'm just going to share a little bit about my experience getting my tattoo, and what my tattoo means to me. And this is my first tattoo, so stay tuned to this video to hear about my experience getting my first tattoo. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, which I will list right here, or on Snapchat, listed right here, you guys know that I got my first tattoo about 2 weeks ago. Actually, it was like a week and 4 days ago, and I actually went with my friend because my friend was getting her tattoo. She was getting like her 14th tattoo. She's a champ. I just went to accompany her. I went with her to Harrisburg, and I was actually in the car along the way joking, oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo, I'm gonna get a tattoo. I wasn't gonna get no damn tattoo. I was playing around with the idea of getting a tattoo, and then we got to the shop. She was getting a half sleeve, so that took about 3.5 hours. So while we were sitting there, and she was getting her tattoo stenciled, and the artist that was doing her tattoo was, you know, drawing it on her. I was asking her, because this is her 14th time getting her tattoo, I was asking, so, you know, how painful is it? What would you compare the pain to? Because first and foremost, I don't like pain. I got my ears pierced when I was 16, and I wouldn't say I was terrified, but I was like really paranoid before I went and got my tattoo. So I'm asking her, you know, how was the pain? What's the pain like on a scale of 1 to 10? What is it like? How would you compare it to being stabbed? How would you compare it to being shot? All that extra stuff that really doesn't matter. So while she was getting her sleeve, I was just joking around like, you know, I'm gonna get a tattoo. And I started speaking with the artist, because he was I would consider him a woke person. Woke. So we were having a really good discussion about like the black people, how magic we are, in the essence of being black, what it means to be black in today's society. And at that moment, I started to like think about my life, where I am now, where I see myself, what I've been taught and programmed to believe growing up, and what I believe now. And the reason I say that is because when I was growing up, I grew up in a very Christian household. I am a Christian to this day. But I was told growing up that like you couldn't get a tattoo. My grandfather actually believes that the tattoo is the mark of the beast. So like that's the kind of thing I was around when I was growing up. You know, you couldn't get a tattoo if you were a Christian. If you got a tattoo, you're going to hell. So always I thought that, you know, if I'm getting a tattoo, then I'm sinning against God. I'm doing something wrong. But once coming into college, I came into my own. I would say coming into college, I definitely came into my own. So I started reevaluating the way I see my walk with God personally, and not just congregationally as a Christian and as a part of a church, but how I see my relationship with God. And I started to rethink certain things that I was told growing up that was wrong and that was sinful, and one of them being tattoos. So I'm sitting in the tattoo shop with my friend, and we're talking, we're conversing with the tattoo artist, and I decided, you know what, I think I might actually get a tattoo today. So this wasn't planned. This was not planned at all. I did not wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm gonna get a tattoo today. I know exactly what I'm gonna get. No, boo, this was not planned at all. And I was talking with the artist, and he had paintings around his room of different paints that he's done and different pieces that he's done, and one of them was of the Ankh. So if you guys don't know what the Ankh is, this is the Ankh. So that's what I have on my shoulder. The Ankh is the ancient Egyptian symbol for life. Some people believe it means fertility. I think it depends on how you personally interpret it. I interpret this as the meaning of life, and some would say, you know, the top part is the womb and the bottom part is a representation of the man. So coming together, man and female create life. Underneath it, I have the word free and a semicolon. So the reason I have the word free written is because I feel like my entire life, my personal journey in this life is to be free. I want to be free from societal demands. I want to be free from racism. I want to be free from the programming of this world. I want to be free from, I just want to be free to live life and to be myself. And that is what I'm doing every day. So the semicolon represents, because like if you're a stickler for grammar like myself, you know that a semicolon is a pause but a continuation. So if you're writing a sentence, you put a semicolon because the sentence could have ended but it didn't, so it's continuing. And that is how I see my freedom. My freedom is ever attaining. I'm always attaining freedom. Every day I'm breaking free. I'm always becoming free. My mind is being freed every day. I'm rethinking things I used to think before. I'm thinking differently about those every day. So I want continual freedom. And this tattoo is also symbolic of me breaking away from religiosity. So like how I was taught growing up, certain things that I couldn't do, certain things that the church taught you. I'm coming into my own understanding of who I am, my personal walk with God, my personal relationship with God. Not religiosity, not what the preacher is saying, but what I myself, Samantha, my spirit man, communicates with God, what I know God is saying for me. And this is symbolic of me breaking away from the institution of the church, believing that you can't get a tattoo if you're a Christian. I decided to get one. It's symbolic of me breaking away from that, breaking free from that. So that's the symbolism of my tattoo, if you even wanted to know about that. I think the main reason people are even watching this video is because I want to know if it hurt or not. And if you're a black girl watching this video, the easiest way I can say this to you is if you can get your hair braided at the African beauty salon, you can get a tattoo. Once again, I hate pain, and I'm telling you, if you can get your hair braided, you can get a tattoo. And supposedly up here is like because it's bony, I got it on my shoulder, it should hurt the most. On a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, this hurt at a scale of 2. It was at a 3 when he got towards the top, because it was like vibrating, and it felt like it was in my neck. So I literally was like, yo, whoa, what's going on there? I'll insert a clip of you guys, because to show you how much it didn't even hurt that much for me, I was snapping while I was getting this done, and this was my first time. It's not the worst pain in the world. How I would describe it, it's more like a minor burning and pressure. That's it. And I think what helped me overcome the pain was thinking like, it's just skin. I'm not gonna like bleed out or bleed to death. That's not gonna happen. It's just skin. And I think most of the times for people, the reason why, like for myself, like before I got it, I was paranoid as hell. Like I was real paranoid. I was asking everything. I was asking every question. Like I was really paranoid. But when I got it, I was like, this is it? Like literally? And I think it's just the fear. This is life. It's just the fear of something that cripples you and that makes you think the worst of it. Once you get over the fear, you realize it's not that bad. It's literally not that bad. This was literally not that bad, and it was on my shoulder. It was really quick too. I was in the chair for I think 15 minutes, but it felt like 5. So when the guy was like, we're done, I said, okay, we're done with the outline, right? He said, no, we're done with the entire thing. I looked over, I'm like, yo, that was quick. You sure you done? It was like 5, it felt like 5 minutes to me, but it was really 15 minutes. And I think if you were thinking about getting your first tattoo, just go in. Don't be paranoid. Know why you're getting it, because the tattoo is permanent. So some people get a tattoo just because they want to, and that's by all means. If you want to get a parakeet tattooed in your neck just because you want to on a Monday night, then okay, then get a parakeet tattooed in your neck. But for me, I feel like because my body is an art piece and my body is a temple, I do want to put things on it that are symbolic. And that is why I got this, and I got it on my shoulder because I feel like that's a dope place to have a tattoo. Because like if I have a especially since spring is coming and summer is coming, when I have on like a strapless or if I have a spaghetti strap, it's just like really cute to accentuate my shoulders and my outfit. And it's like, yo, she got a tattoo, she's badass. First of all, get that out of your head too. Just because someone has a tattoo doesn't mean that they're badass, because it's not painful. And yeah, I think advice to anyone getting a tattoo, just know why you are getting it, because it is permanent. If you have money to do laser removal surgery, then fine, it's not permanent for you then. And I think also just do you know why. I think just know why. That's the most important advice I can give anyone who wants to get their first tattoo, is to know why. Are you doing it to fit in? Are you doing it for a fashion? Are you doing it to get someone's attention? Or are you doing it for your own self-development? Or are you doing it for your own self-preservation? Know your why, stick to your why, and operate on your why. That's how I would say this. But that is my mini story time. I'm hungry. I didn't get to eat yet. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, or natural hair popping, if you like that, give it a thumbs up. I do have a tutorial on how I do my my two puffs, so if you guys would like to see that, I have that linked down below. Don't be afraid to like, subscribe, comment, share this video, leave me some comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Quickly before I go, I'm doing this new segment on my channel which is called Subby Shout Out. And today's Subby Shout Out actually goes to, she followed me, she's a subscriber, and she also followed me on Instagram. Her name is Shalon DeGosset. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, boo. And shout outs to you because she created my how to box braid video and she sent me photos on Instagram. So shout out to you, boo. So shout out to you, love, for the love, and thank you for subscribing. If you guys ever recreate any of my looks, do send me a picture on Instagram. My Instagram name is in_gold_. My email is sjm. Okay, I have like 7 emails. I don't know which one it is, but I'll link my email right here so you guys can send me photos. And if you'd like to be the next Subby shout out, then just send me some photos and I'll put you guys on my channel because I really do appreciate you guys. Anyways, thank you so much. See you guys in my next one.
I found myself getting lost with you. Lately you just made me work too hard for you. Got me on flight overseas and I still can't get across to you.